These poems are dedicated to all those whose lives have been spent in bringing peace to this planet. Wherever you are, I bow my head. May peace be on this earth. We are all united with the thread of love. May each one of us realize the garland of life.
My dear Susie, my dear Susie, you are not alone. A part of me exists inside of your heart. I have no pain. I've been released from this world. I am with God. I will always treasure the times we have spent together. You have such a kind and wonderful heart. You will always be my wonderful sister and friend. Remember, you could always sense me in your heart. I am there, cracking divine jokes to you. If you laugh for some unknown reason, I am telling you a joke. Laugh at life. Enjoy this life. Remember me. Let go of all your sorrows. I am in a place of absolute peace. Someday you will come home and we will be together again. In the meantime, dear old sis, you can find me inside of you. You have been meditating for many moons. Close your eyes. Feel the love inside of you. That is where I am. You know what I'm telling you is the truth. I have never left you. The form has changed, yet the essence is the same. You, of all people, know that. You have brought great wisdom when I was alive. You had a treasure chest of great knowledge. We held hands together on this great journey of life. Hold my hand, because this journey will go on forever. I love you, dear Susie. Remember, you are never alone. Your sister, Mary. Rest in peace, dear Bryce. You will not be forgotten. Your life has been a divine inspiration for all of us. You have been like a mighty surfer riding the waves of life. You have seen the good, bad, and ugly. Yet you never threw in the towel and gave up. I remember meeting you in New York City many moons ago. We were both kids. We loved to meditate. 30 years later, we found ourselves in a series of conference calls. That connection we had never went away. It seemed like time didn't exist. I loved your post on Facebook. It was like hearing from a dear old friend. We will miss you, yet we know that you exist inside of our hearts. This is an incredible journey that will go on forever. I love the web of love that ties us together. So many of your friends and family have expressed sweet condolences. A part of you exists in all of us. You have touched so many people around the world. I read the divine story that you and Mitch wrote. It brought tears to my eyes. Curveballs were thrown to you, and you hit the ball out of the park. Yet I had no idea of your divine journey. Thanks for sharing it. It was a divine inspiration to me. You have gone back to your Creator. Someday we will see you again on this wonderful journey of life. Why is there so much violence in movies? The world is already violent. Why do we need it for our leisure time? What makes violence so attractive? Have we been raised to see violence as being attractive? Wow, did you see that movie? They chopped off their head. Does Hollywood make violent movies because they know it sells? The more violent movies we see, the more our mind turns violent. We are feeding our minds with darkness. We are slowly going away from the light. It's like a rugu. A rugu is the opposite of a guru. A guru will take you from darkness into light. A rugu will take you from light into darkness. Your mind does not know the difference between a movie and real life. The same emotions get fired off. Maybe it's time to pay attention. What are you putting inside of your body and mind? Is it garbage, or is it helpful for your journey in life?
Why meditate? Many people say. All you're doing is closing your eyes. Yet, have you seen your favorite singer closing his eyes and melting you with love? When you're with your lover, most likely your eyes are closed. Meditation is a means to connect directly to your Creator. Isn't that more than enough? Why did we go to war in the Second Gulf War? There were no weapons of mass destruction. The only weapons of mass destruction were the soldiers coming back from the war. They came back with physical, emotional, and mental problems. Did we solve anything in the Middle East? It's like we attacked a bumblebee hive and created such a mess. We made the situation worse. Chaos is all around. We made the problem 100 times worse. Maybe it's time to think that war is obsolete. There's got to be a better solution. Why should American soldiers be used as guinea pigs? What is the point? Were they used as pawns? Why did we go to war? What was truly their agenda? Oil? Have you seen the eyes of a newborn child? The baby is in a state of wonder. The dictionary describes wonder as the following: a feeling of surprise mingled with admiration, caused by something beautiful, unexpected, unfamiliar, or inexplicable. Doesn't that describe a newborn child? A newborn has a feeling of surprise mixed with admiration. How precious that is. A newborn comes from God and enters into our arms. Nothing could be more precious than that. As we get older, do we lose the sense of wonder? Do we get ourselves into a rut? Are we more cynical about life? Are we totally discouraged with the world around us? Maybe we should rediscover the joy of wonder. Take a walk in nature and rediscover the wonderment of life. Life is blooming in so many different ways. Look at the stars. You are stardust. This universe is created by love. Be aware that you are never alone. You just think you are. Open up your eyes. Wonderment is all around you. You and I are one, yet we think that can't be so. For eons man has fought with one another because of our differences. My religion is better than yours. I'm going to heaven while you're going to hell. It's either my way or the highway. The great masters taught about the oneness of life. They even showed us the way. Peace on earth will happen when we all discover our oneness. Did you know that you are a master? You create your life. You are a grand sculptor. Your words and actions are the building blocks of your creation. The creation is you. You create your creation, which day by day changes. How would you like help from the Master Creator? He lives inside of your heart. He doesn't say anything until you make the first move. You have free choice. All it takes for you to open up the door. Your first step is intent. Over time, you will have the magnificent that lies inside. You will even become a great creator. You will have discovered the treasures within. You got the job. Last Friday, I had a job interview with the largest privately owned company in the world. I had 2 interviews. Everything went extremely well. They took a look at my resume and saw that I matched all the qualifications. During the second interview, they said, "You got the job. When can you start?" I said, "Anytime you like." The interview ended and they gave me a tour of the building. I met my new manager and saw
my new desk. Well, Monday comes along and I receive an email saying they didn't see a fit. They are looking for better technical depth. The funny thing is my resume was exactly what they were looking for. Even one of the interviewers said it was a perfect match. Anyway, what am I missing? Any advice?
It's interesting. I got laid off just when Trump has his inauguration. I just started the job. They said I asked too many questions. I'm a software engineer. You had better ask questions. The person I worked with was working 60 to 80 hours a week. He said I took too much of his time. Probably around 25 minutes in 2 weeks. They said I got the job done. Life is interesting. When you are in your 60s, you can see age discrimination all around you. How easy it is for them to lay you off. They have no concern for you. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise.